Hey folks, how are you out there? It is Darren Eldridge. I am the Dart Geek, and here we go. This is the Dart Sharks taking on the Lanyard Stallions. We are live from the Yarmouth Moose. And the Dart Sharks just took the first leg. It is 3 games of 501 doubles, single and double out. We are in match number 2, and it looks like it's going to be Christian Bigman Burrows, and you see Calvin with that amazing smile there. Calvin, the closer. He is the manager at Cuffy's, another one who came through big time with our summer series and with the youth dart tournament we did last May, and I have no doubt that there'll be more this May. So huge shout out to Calvin and to Cuffy's. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You just saw there Jason Pillsbury, the Pillsbury Doughboy. And he is part of the Lanyard. Not sure who his partner is yet. Maybe he's playing all by himself. You don't know. Look back there in the blue shirt. You see Papa Elker right there. That is the proud Papa of Captain Shark Dennis, who just took the first leg with his partner, Tommy Guns, Thomas McGilvery. Oh, and there we are, ladies and gentlemen, stepping to the Yaki right there. That is the Cape Cod Dart League co-commissioner, Harold James Chase. And actually a phenomenal commissioner for the Dart League. And he constructed all our porta boards that are made out of aluminum. He got those constructed. And he also made our acrylic dart tablet holders that we use. You'll see those also on display when we have the DGZ open at the end of October. He is quite a unique individual and can do just about anything. Good fabricator and just loves to play with stuff. Smart kid. Great family from Harwich. Knew his dad very, very well. God rest his soul. And his mom is a sweet woman. And she's pretty crafty too and has craft tables all over the place. So a lot of these little markets that we have. So good to see these boys up and about and having a good time. Jimmy does a lot for the league. He does a lot for the community as well. We just got done making a donation down to the Child and Youth Services for Cape Cod and the islands. And Jim went down. We were able to raise this year, that goes towards their Christmas fund, $1,600. $1,600, and $1,000 of that, we can't take all that credit, but $1,000 of that was from Peter the Donator Field and Moonlight Installations. Amazing guy, but we got that money down to them. It really helps them out. They get a lot of teenagers, so they can use that cash to help with the tweeners and the teeners. So it does our heart good when we do stuff like that. Believe it or not, that's these guys throwing for the cork. He looks like Ghetto's in there trying to figure out, Michael Stacy, trying to figure out which one is closer. And it looks like they have made the decision. This is best 2 out of 3. It is single in, double out. Nope, they're not. They're just going to do it again. And it looks like our illustrious leader there, Mr. Jimmy Chase, has just done the same damn thing. Oh, the big man gets closer, though. He gets closer, so it looks like they are going to start. And we'll see how this goes. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the battle. Well, hello there. Look at this. 92. Calvin's going to leave the big man 40. I see a 9 there. I did step away, so. Dart Sharks stamping a little authority. That looks like a tuna time right there for our illustrious leader, Jim Chase. Let's see if Christian just puts it away. Got a nice snap on that first one. Getting closer. Is it a guide? Ooh. Down he goes into the single 20. Pillsbury Doughboy steps up. Oh, drifts into the triple 1. He can still take it out. Got to have a triple. Down to the 19. He doesn't pull it off. So he's got 62 left. 22 scored, 62 left. Does he go trip 10 or will he go? Well, he attempted it. 40 scored, 44 left. The closer ready to take it out. Does he earn his name? High in the 10. Another scout. Was walking down that ladder. Can our commish, can he put it in? 12's going to leave 32. 8's going to leave 24. Back up to the 12. Goes the commish. Oh. Just on the outside. That's going to give the big man, Christian Burrows, another shot at this. You can see the tense faces behind him. There's a single 5. Back to the fix and stick. Opts for the 1. Outside again. Well, we'll see. Pillsbury Doughboy. Into the single 12. Back over to the 6. 10. Just got one more shot at Church. Lands inside, back at 24. Can't say that's a bad shot. I would rather land inside and outside there. But Calvin now stepping up, popping the double 2. And the Dart Sharks are going to take a 2-0 lead over the Stallions. A little double trouble at the end. Good Lord. So, we'll see what's going on. Oh, just getting word from one Mr. Scott Esto that he's not going to make the Thomas Gasco. That's very sad. But on a brighter note, I also found out that the one and only Greg Tong is going to come by and he's going to be in the booth. It's always a great day when I get Greg there. So I will be so very excited to get him on the mic. An amazing historian. Obviously, most of you probably know him from Dart Connect. Obviously, he and Dave are the Dart Connect dudes. But I knew Greg before Dart Connect and after and during. So he's an amazing dude. I can't wait to see you up there, Mr. Tong. Spend some time with you. Greg's probably forgotten more about darts than most of us will ever know in our lifetime. And he's eloquent and well written, and just a great dude. Yes, I do have a man crush on Greg Tong. So don't tell him, because then he may not show up. However, we did just hear from Mr. Essel, and it's been requested that the Dark Geek and Greg show come on up to the Tee Up Tap Room on November 30th. For the finals of the DPNE Tour. And, of course, I will do anything to spend the day with Greg and to spend the day talking about darts. So thank you, Scott. I love the opportunity. And thank you, Greg, because working beside you is very, very easy, and you make me sound and look good. And if you check out Tavern Players Magazine, Greg usually has an article or something in that magazine, and he has been a phenomenal editor to me when Ron has let me put something in that magazine. So check out Tavern Players and check out Greg's latest. And hopefully, as the Dark Geek travel goes on, we may be able to put a little something in there and get back to it. Ron does a great job. Tavern Players Magazine. Check it out. All about New England and foosball and pool and darts and just community. And it's great. And Greg is always in there. And we've had some other guys and girls from around New England, right? So, all right. So enough about the self-promotion, Geek. Let's get on with it. And it looks like we are in, this will be our third. This is the third 501. And it looks like we are going to have Mike Murphy right there. Murphman. And right there is one of my favorite people in the world. He brought me my pink ducks. Ghetto, a.k.a. Michael Stacy. And one of the mechanics down at Platinum Auto. Platinum Auto, also one of our huge summer LOD series sponsors. Also huge with our youth tournament we did last May. So a huge shout out to Platinum. And you will notice that some of those that donate are not part of the DGZ Open. We do that on purpose. These folks, the sponsors we have sponsor a lot of different things. So you can't ask them all the time. You got to spread it around, and sometimes they got to say no. You got to spread that around, and these guys do. They care about the community a lot. All of our sponsors do. So just because you don't see them at the DGZ and the sponsor there, don't think they're not helping out other places. Like I said, we got 4 events we run. Then we got the youth event. We got all kinds of stuff. So just love the sponsors. Love the sponsors. Shawnee Baker Jr. right into that single cork. Ghetto on the outside. That's going to give. Look at that. That's Baker action right there. Sean and his Uncle Matt right behind him. Shawnee right there. That's the Cape Cod beard to be feared. We do got some pretty nice beards, I'll tell you what, in this Dart League. CJ's up there, and, Double A's well respected in the beard department. I'm not going to lie. Well respected. So, he won the cork. Not a great open, but definitely a little more pressure on Lanyard than there is right now. Dart Sharks out to a nice little 2-0 lead here. You're not going to see the Dark Geek play tonight. So what the Dark Geek does do best is commentate, run these events, and scorekeep. I'm an awesome scorekeeper. So Murph into the trip 20. And another. Do we get our first 180? Yes, we do. 180. Boom shakalaka. Now let's make sure we don't do the 1080 curse. You got to win it. Very upset. We have the man Mike Waite on the scoreboard. I didn't hear the 1080 call. And we see Ghetto up there. He's trying to average everything out. Keep it sane. And that right there is Matty Baker. Matty Baker, another board of governor member. Matty's got himself a AA championship. You see that. He played out of the Moose Lodge. We were on the same team for a little while. His wife, Christine. Oh, looks like he get another. Ton 21. Murphy is on fire. But as I said, back to the Matty Baker. There's Shawnee Baker. Matty Baker's wife, Christine. She's going to be part of the Dark Geek squad at the DGZ Open. She has agreed to come and be part of our registration and raffle team. So we are super, super happy. Our whole team is rounding out. So I couldn't be happier, and we want to thank them all. So we're really, really lucky. Oh, Matty Baker not getting any love. That's what you call home field advantage, Holmes. So I do want to thank Christine, who, when asked, just jumped at it. So we have a couple other people out there that could be part of the team. And again, like I said, same thing with the sponsors. We have a lot of volunteers, and they can't work everything. So every now and again, you got to take one off. Go have a good time. And Sean Baker reaching back over to the 20. Couldn't quite get in there. So almost left to 170. Mike Stacy setting himself up with 32. That might be a little too far away to be a guide, and it is not. Geek, get your head out of your boom. Well done there. A 180. They took the leg. See Shawnee Baker up here throwing the cork. We do cork every single leg, so all the way through in Double A. Next, we're going to have 3 more doubles matches, all cricket. So if Mike can hit the cork here, he can't. Looks from here, from the geek standpoint, that Shawnee Baker again will go first. But as I said, everything is 2 out of 3 in the Double A and the Cape Cod. So they do doubles 501, 3 matches, doubles cricket, 3 matches. Then we go down to 6 singles. Ooh. Looks like something happened to our camera. Whoo, good Lord. Yeah. So, we're going to do a little, as I said, we was practicing. So, boom and boom. Oh, ha ha ha. See our little blue stripe? And boom. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our little scroll as we play around with this. And so that we were able to set right up in OBS. We definitely look a little... So there we go. We got the scroll, and I was honestly supposed to have the Thomas Gaskell in that scroll too. So, but as you can see, I did not. So maybe we're still learning, but we do have a little. So, but the 11th and 12th will be in Fall River, like I said, and Mr. Greg Ton's going to be there. That is an exciting bit of news that we've got. So, hey, look at that. You can see the 20 a little bit, and we got the scrolling in there. There's Meth, our illustrious commissioner, co-commissioner, Harold James Chase. Meat Lovin' is the other half of that commissioning squad team, as he and Jim handle those duties. I don't know why Michael's practicing doubles. There's no doubles in cricket. We know that. So, I like the scroll. I'm not going to lie. I do. I think that's pretty cool. I do. So, if these guys are getting ready, we'll go ahead and we're going to put it all. Whoop, there goes that. Whoop, there goes that. So, as y'all can see, this one is going to be Mike Stacy, a.k.a. Ghetto. Hey, there goes Christine Baker. You just saw her sneak by. She'll be part of the registration and raffle team. So, thank you, Christine. Appreciate you stepping up. You see Murph. So, again, it's going to be Mike Murphy and Mike Stacy, a.k.a. Ghetto. And we have Jim Chase. Last time he played, he was playing with Jason, the Pillsbury Doughboy. I don't see him anywhere. I do see Christine Baker running back and forth, though. She may be looking for somebody. I do see Shawnee Baker over there warming up on the next board, so maybe that's going to be Jimmy's partner. Perhaps. But we are into, this will be our second leg, as you can see at the top there, right under the word Dart. It is 4-0. Dart Sharks definitely coming to a little bit of life. As they, as I said, we kind of took a little beating from Still Tripping last week. So Dart Sharks definitely got their whooping in, and now looking like we have got a few things figured out. And there we go. It is Jim Chase and Sean Baker Jr. And we have Mr. Devin Reynolds on the scorekeep. That means that, you see, we got the 15 covered up there with my scoreboard. So we're going to go over to our handy dandy little guy here. We'll just move him over. And actually, I don't know if that got moved over or somebody hit that damn thing again. Like, I don't understand how they keep hitting my board. But we're going to go over, lock this bad boy in place. We're going to get that fixed. And move it over so you can read the 6. Okay, so we thought we had it. You can even see my camera setup back there. I got it pretty secure just on a pipe. You'd think it's out of everybody's way, but we're going to go with a big fat no because somebody keeps hitting the damn thing. So, well, it looks like the Dart Sharks might be going down a leg here. We'll see. See, Ghetto got a nice little clump there, but it's only one. Does take a slim point lead. Jim Chase just closing it out. Just needs a 19 or a 16 now. And there's the 19 that gives him the leg. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. So the Dark Geek went, had a quick snack. And we are back, and it is not looking good for these two sharks right here, as Shawnee Baker and Jim Chase seem to be making short work here. And looks like they might just take those 2 straight legs. You see Shawnee Baker looking off to the heavens, wanting an answer. And Murphy going right back to the bull. He's caught a few of these already. There's 3. And it looks like he's got a bunch right there. So he's catching up slowly but surely. Although the Stallions still have 3 numbers open. Jimmy Chase only needs 1 more cork. 16, no point. Does he get his cork? He doesn't. And this is going to put Ghetto in a position, if he stays right on them corks, of putting them. Could use another. He could use another, and he couldn't. It didn't splash any of the other numbers open. Ended up with a big 50 pack. Looks like Shawnee went to try to take away that cork, but he'll pile on the 2 and take the point lead back, and leaving Mikey having to go back to the cork now. Mikey's been popping in the 3 corks at a time. Not one there. Is he going to get another? No, he's not. He catches a 15. That is it. Puts the commish in proper spot to take this game out. Could have a little blocker right there. 18 doesn't do him any good either. 2 18s, that doesn't equal anything. And it gives Ghetto a little shot. Needs to hit that cork. He can't. Got one's got to stay there now. Can't close anything. I would imagine Shawnee. There goes the cork. He's into the 3 right there. Oh. Well, he took away the cork. He doesn't have the lead. 3 singles, and we're going to play a 3rd deciding leg. We'll see how Mike Murphy handles it. He's got the 9. He's got the 5. Now all he needs is a 17. And I don't know why he went up to the 18. He needed the 17 there. Well, yeah, this is, got to think about it. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you lose a leg right there. That, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen, is just how you lose a leg. Good Lord. Good Lord. So, tell you what, I don't know what he was thinking there, but we are just going to give a quick little shout out here to all of our sponsors for our DGZ Open, October 26th. So, hopefully we'll see you there. Hopefully you'll bring a friend. Maybe you'll play some dots. Maybe you win. All kinds of things can happen. Hey, hey, hey. Well, hello, David Roby. This is actually a league that you're, well, now you're watching my sponsors, but Dave, this is actually a league. The Cape Cod Dart League, and we're going to transition back. It looks like they're almost ready. We'll transition back over here. And yes, David, this is the Cape Cod Dart League. We have 3 divisions. We have B, A, and AA. This is 2 teams in the AA division. One of the teams, the Lanyard Stallions, they have been in AA for a little while. The Dart Sharks are brand new and are the formation of a couple of A teams and have come up to AA. And Mr. Daniel Lucas, there is a little too much handsomeness. I'm glad you're enjoying this on your bye week. Daniel Lucas is part of the Still Trippin' team that gave Dark Sharks a pretty good whooping. But maybe you woke the Sharks up because they're shooting a lot better this week. So Dave, we do some luck of the draws. We don't stream all of them, and I don't get to stream everything. I am on the team Dart Sharks. We have a podcast called the Dark Geek Zone. Hopefully you'll search a little D Productions. You can see what we did tonight. And we keep everybody up to date, what's going on in the area, and so forth and so on. So I do that. I was down here tonight doing that. No, we were at home and could play, so I figured, why not? We're going to throw it out there and see what we got. So I appreciate you watching. I hope you give us a subscribe and a like and share to your friends over there in Washington. David is from Kennewick, Washington. So appreciate it. And yes, sir, we have a couple of good guys here. And I think you're probably talking about Captain Shark. And he is the team captain and one of our good guys. And then Matty Baker, who's also an orange guy out there. So, David, you are so welcome, and I really appreciate you watching. So if you're ever on Cape Cod, make sure you look us up. Great place to visit, and we like to have dots, so we're always available, my friend. Thank you so much for tuning in. So you just saw Matty Baker up there walk in and start his team off with 3. Christian, Big Boy Burrows right there. Powers in with 4 9s. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the Pillsbury Doughboy. And he's popping in 2 20s. Second time watching. Well, David, I hope you keep coming back. We hope to be bringing you more. We did a lot of practice over the summer, and so we're hoping to get on. 11th and 12th will be at the Thomas Gaskell Memorial Tournament. That's the 3rd annual. That's in Fall River. So we'll be up there Friday and Saturday on the 11th and 12th. And then we'll be back right here live on October 26th for the DGZ Open. We are going to do a luck of the draw that Friday night, the 25th. So watch for that advertisement. And then we got a full day of darts on Saturday, the 26th. And we hope to see a lot of people. Not quite a Cape Cod Open, but we're starting somewhere. So I appreciate you guys watching. David, keep watching. Keep those dates in mind. And go ahead. They got a little button there. You can get a little alert every time we go live. But right now, our next live stream will be the 11th of October. And at Fall River, the Liberal Club. And I can't wait to see that. So Dean and the boys up there putting on a show. And Greg Tong will be in the house. Commentator extraordinaire. One of the Dart Connect boys with he and David with all the things they're doing with Dart Connect. And so he's going to be in the house. So it's going to be a great weekend. Beautiful venue. And I'm looking forward to it. So it looks like the Dart Charts are straightening out a little bit here with Christian. But look at the Pillsbury Doughboy. He's going to pop in that triple. Is he going to add another? He's going to add a 4-banger in there, giving them a 1-point lead. Closer's going to take away the 7 first. You know the Dart Geek's not a fan of that. I like the point first. However, note that the Dart Geek is not playing tonight because we're in AA. So this is so these guys, you know, they march to the tune of their own drum. They expect to hit a triple when they throw, so they take a few more chances than us mere mortals. See right back there off to the left, that's Mama Shark right there. That's the big man, our Captain Shark's mom. She's one of our biggest fans and huge supporter, great human being. So we love you, Mama. Pillsbury just falling a little short. Ooh, trip 7s. That ain't going to do anything. He's got a pile of 7s there. It's not going to do anything for anybody but Calvin. Go make him happy. I think he's trying to work a little deal. See if he can turn one of those into a 6, but he can't. The closer closing it out there. It looked like he went back for a point, but he popped that 7. 7's already closed. Oh. I'm leaving your team next year. Matty Baker loading on there. I was all discombobulated. I thought they had closed it. They didn't, so Christian's going right back there. He's got that little snap happy going on right into the 19 for a point. Pills also has the nickname of Serious Pants, and you can see by the expression on his face. Lovely nickname given him by our queen, Miss Rachel Emery, the life partner of Big Sexy himself, Mike Maguire. But Rachel played with the Pillsbury Doughboy, and she gave him that Serious Pants. Look at that. 2 triples, neither one in the right one. Man, it's a triple fest to the next door neighbors right now. Everybody getting in a little. Slim 40-point lead. Maddie Baker's getting in that triple 15. That looks like 2. Oh, and it looks like that could be around a 7, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you do hate the wire. And they keep getting better. I know I am one of the old guys, so when we started with staples. They were crazy. Now you got these blades. They're pretty crazy. But you still hit them wires, still get a bounce out, and you can still be on the other side of the wire. It's a silly little game, much like golf. We all love to hate it. But we got to bring it to the masses. That's what we got to do. Pillsbury in there closing up those 9s. Going to reach up there for the 8. Didn't quite get the close, but he put a serious amount of pressure on the closer now. We'll see if Calvin can answer it. He's got a 1. He's got 2. I think he's going to stay right there and hit the trifecta. Maddie Baker, and you see that beautiful shirt that Calvin's wearing. DJD, thedjd.com. David and the crew right now mixing up a nice little shirt for the Dark Geek squad. Did an amazing design. I know we're holding some of the stuff back. We got Darren Dozer Ray, who makes the giant darts. We've got some stuff to show you for the Open. And David and his crew at DJD got a Dark Geek shirt that I can't wait to put on my back. And as always, he goes way over and above to make sure that we love what he makes us. He's just amazing. So, thedjd.com. They got an amazing amount of shirts there. Cape Cod Dart League's got their 40th anniversary shirt. You can get that, $50 personalized. It's a beautiful, beautiful shirt that the Board of Governors worked on. And, of course, David and his team whipped up the design. So, but right there you see, never give up. That is Calvin the closer. He's wearing a beautiful design. So, great shirts there. We're fortunate enough to work with a bunch of t-shirt companies. Ultimate Team Gear is another one. Charles, Miner, all the boys over there. Ooh, Maddie Baker. Maddie Baker playing a little here. The big man now, only one way to go. Just needs those 2 corks. And there it is. One time, leg 1 down. So as I said, we do work with Ultimate Team Gear. They do the Cape Cod Dart League Championship shirts. And they come out gorgeous. Gorgeous, I say. And David out there saying he remembers those staples. And they weren't little. They were bloody big. Staples were big. The wires were big. And they say now the triples are a little bigger, so something good got bigger, right? With those blades, the triple area got a little bigger. So we see there trying to measure. We do, you'll see this a lot in Cape Cod, especially in the AA division. And you'll see the boys and girls just leave the darts right in there, especially if they hit a cork. We have a lot of fun with that. See how many you can fit in that little bugger. So big man starting over, ends up outside, which means an inside cork right here. Maddie Baker will start. A bounce out. That means that he will go back and shoot it again. And we got the captain up there scoring. Captain Shark. Doing all the math. Maddie Baker inside, and they will start leg 2. You see Serious Pants. He's got the face on. Boom! Quick guest appearance by Christine Baker. So away we go, ladies and gentlemen. Leg number 3. This is cricket match number 3. After this, we've got 6 singles. They are all 5-0. Single in, double out. Those should go fairly quickly and be nice little battles. And that's how we'll end it. We play 12 matches, so we can end up in a tie. Most of the time we do not, but it is quite competitive. We like everything is 2 out of 3, from the doubles 5-0 through the doubles cricket, all the way through the singles, all best 2 out of 3. In A, they are playing 401, and in our B division, they play 301. Everything is single in, double out. And it's cool because when we were up at the Witch City, they did a 45 and under 5-0 tournament. It was really cool. We had not seen the use of Dadrt Connect in that capacity at a major event like the Witch City, but kudos to them, to the MMDL crowd. They really came on. I thought it was great. There were, I believe we had 42 or 52 people in it. They still had 177 in the WDF men's 5-0. So it was good, because some people say, well, you would have had over 200, but no, you wouldn't have had over 200, because the majority of those guys in the 45 and under would not have played in the WDF singles. So hopefully next year it will be open, and ladies will have their shot too. The Dark Geek squad, myself, me, and Captain Shark, we are putting one together. We're going to do one down here, and our criteria is going to be 40 and under, and then it'll be 40.1 to 50, and then 50.1 and up. And so we're going to be taking some sponsors for that event as well. Not sure on the date. That's probably not going to be till after the first of the year. We got a pretty tight schedule going on now. So, but it is something to look forward to. It's something we're all excited about, all being the Dark Weed squad, the 3 of us. So hopefully we'll bring some of that around, and some more events. But it went off really well. It was very competitive. I did play in it, and met some great guys. We had some good times. Some really good darts here and there. The final was very entertaining. I did not make the final, so but it was very entertaining. So kudos to Minuteman. I thought it was great. I know Dean and the boys up at the Liberal Club, Dean and Chuck Gregory and the rest of them up there that all work hard at the Liberal Club, are also going to do some of those. And I think it's a great idea. And, Dadrt Connect gives us that opportunity. We're always going to do the opens where we're going to have these, because you want to play against the best, but it's also nice to have a couple little where you can do your singles and know that you're going to have competitive from start to finish, rather than having to come up, against, in our case down here in the Cape, it's a Dennis Cotto, it's a Mike McGuire, it's a Dan Lucas, who popped in here and said hi tonight. Thanks for watching, because Still Trippin' had the night off. They have the bye. So, and some of these guys shown. So those guys like to play each other. They push each other to the limits, and that's a really good thing. But it's also nice to get push and get competitive. And even in that 45 and under, we had some really good averages. We had some really good legs that were competitive. So it was good to see. I think it'll take off. Again, kudos to Dave and Greg from Dadrt Connect, because they're the ones that give us this platform, and in doing so, it gives us the area to. Oh, there's Holly, one of my favorite bartenders, delivering. Kudos, Holly Sheridan. Love you. Bringing the Dark Geek his Sprite. So, but as I said, the Dadrt Connect gives us that ability, and now that we in the Cape Cod Dart League are doing this, and we're changing our divisions up as far as using Dadrt Connect, single in, double out, and we're going to do that, just so you know, so that when you come and you're 40 and under, it's going to be 3-0. It may be 4-0. We might just do the last 2 4-0, but we're thinking of doing something like that. We're on the Cape, so naturally we're going to cater to our league, but we want people to get used to the single in, double out theory and what they're doing, and so on and so forth. So I love it. I love the fact that we have the opportunity to do it. So we'll see what's going on. Matty B here. Playing catch up. Christian's got to be careful here. What's he going to do? Got the double. Got the single. Well, took out as much as he could. Pillsbury only needs 116. I can't imagine that he would leave it if he hits it. I can't think he's not going to stay there. He needs one. And he is not going to like it when he gets there. He is not going to like that. He gives the big stare down. This puts Calvin in prime position here. First single probably come. Ooh, not nice and easy. There's one. And it looks like he too falls a little slow. Falls a little low. He ain't happy about it, but Matty Baker is. Matt may just stay right there and not even think about leaving. Well, now 29 points down. And he got the cork at the end. That's a big cork right there. Still going to need 4, but Pills right in the double. That go make him happy. And 3, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Oh, 01 is 01, baby. We try to get it. 301, of course, used to be double and double in, double out. But we are trying to speed things up, and we want people to move up. And so we try to listen. So our guys and gals in the league were like, hey, single, single in is better, and we'd like to play it. So we do it. And in our lower division, the 301, I think it's helping them. It does get competitive. You still got to hit that double on the way out. And it gets them a little used to, because when they come to the luck of the draws, all our LODs are 5-0. So Christian right there, not quite getting the 3 in there, too. That's going to leave an open bed for Matty Baker. But it does get him used to the single and double out and just playing in that manner. So when they do come to the luck of the draws and they're playing 5-0, they're still just used to going single right in and going in for that triples and those tons. So I think it's going to be a good transition. I think everybody is liking it. Calvin wants another one of them, and he does pop 2 of them in there. Got the fatal 5, but did get the point lead. So yeah, so 0-1 is good. We still sometimes, if we're playing triples at some of our tournaments, it could be a 6-0, 5-0, 6-0, 7-0, 8-0. But for the most part, right now with our 3 divisions, it's 5-4-3. So, and we're looking, as I said, at doing our singles and doing the same thing. So giving those a shot, and then hopefully some of the lower divisions will start sooner, and then they hang around, and if we can, they get a chance to see how the better shooters, and then they get a little less intimidated too. This is AA. We're still hitting 26s. We're still going to have some misses. You're still going to see those bagels. It is what it is, and everybody's human. Watching the championships now, they're wrapping. I think they had 25 and 26. Grand Prix is going to start on Monday, and that's going to be great. A whole week of darts, culminating with the final on Sunday. So it's just a great time to be darting. Just a great time to be darting, and things come to an end. DPNE, and November's going to come to an end. So. We'll come to an end. We'll start it all over again. We had a great time last year. We'll have a great time this year. So darts is alive and well in North America. And we have some great shooters. We have them here on Cape Cod. I'm sure David has them out there in Washington. And we just love it. We really, really do. And you got to love the game. And there's great shooters everywhere, all over the United States. And some of them are still just in their basements. So get out, get out, get out, go play. So, into a little bit of a battle here. Serious Pants got to go take a stronger look. You got to admit it, though. You got to love that logo on the breast, the Pats logo. Pillsbury looking like he's trying to take something away. He goes back to that point. Now Christian wants to pop a few 20s. And one of the best descriptions I heard ever, but he's got to go back to triple 20s for the big man. I had the very, very distinct pleasure of interviewing Dr. Manhattan, Dax Muna, who was on the Cape was on one of the islands for vacation in the summertime. His bride and mother-in-law and daughter were nice enough to let him come and hang out with us for the night. And he says it, cricket, American game, and it is a slugfest because Americans love a fight, and that's all it is. Break the will of your opponent. Pillsbury with 4, and that's what this whole thing comes down to, is just a slugfest. And as you can see right now, the big man slugging it in, takes it away, buries the double cork. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I did help Christian learn part of that move. I did. I do watch a lot of darts. I watch a lot of cricket too. I've been able to watch and learn from some of the best cricket players in the state of Massachusetts and Connecticut and Rhode Island and New Jersey and New York. And I thank you all. And it was always great to watch him do that. Close the 17s right to the cork. And of course, if you paid attention and read thermonuclear cricket, that's one of the things they talk about. The double bull is worth more than the triple 16 or the triple 15. So, yeah, it's great. And yeah, you're right, David. I cannot tell you how many of my best friends I've met and been in this for almost. I started playing in 1996, so I'm getting close to 30 years of being in the Cape Cod Dart League. Played obviously before '96. We've discussed I'm old, like David. So, but it was always a great game, and it was always just one of those things that brought everybody together, and people came around. So I love the game of darts, and I love the people. So it is. It's just a great group of human beings. Well, hello, folks. Yeah, I zipped right out there real quick. Brian Rogovich showed up. Rogie! I've not seen him for a million years, so it was great to catch up. So, yeah, the quick jet out. And David says, hey, I started in the 80s. Oh, in Cali. Dang. In Southern California. We just spent a little time. I'm actually not sure what part of California, but we did just spend a little time with David Fathom, and he was out at the Witch City. And so I know I believe he's from California. So somebody might correct me. But a couple of California dudes, obviously, Chris Lim, and got to meet and hang out with a couple of those guys. Did an NDA tournament one time. Back in the Red Eye Rhino days, Red Eye Rhino Productions with Charles and the crew out there. The Mexicutioner, Joel Ramos. And so I knew a few people from California. Not a lot. But, yeah, I suppose it was the late 80s when I started playing. So, and out here on Cape Cod, the Cape Cod Dart League in the 80s was crazy, as was Minuteman. We had, I think, upwards of 80 teams. They had a C, a B, an A, a double A. They had an East, West, North, and South in every division. It was insane. It was all in the papers. So, yeah, had its heyday. So, and then the Witch City, the England boys used to come over for the Witch City back in the 80s too. And it was sponsored by Lucky Strike cigarettes. Yep, Lucky Strike. So, yes, kids watching now, nothing what it's like when we had dart tournaments sponsored by cigarette companies. So, it was crazy, a crazy time. So, well, you see that we have started our singles now, and you see Devin has just taken that out. So Devin has taken the first leg. Again, these are all 2 out of 3, 5-0 single start, double finish. So D-do, as some say, is not the case here. C-do, single in, double out. So Devin Reynolds right there is the nephew of our other co-commissioner, Meat, Tim Reynolds, a.k.a. Me. He is part of the Dark Geek squad, Meat lovin'. Dennis, and I make up that squad. See Dennis, just a little bit of him back there off to the left, patiently waiting his trip to the Yaki, patiently waiting. So you see Ghetto right there. Ghetto's going to have to win this if he wants to force a third and deciding leg. He started out pretty good right there with the Hundy. A couple of those steadies. As I said, Devin works for Minot Reynolds Excavating. Tim and his dad is Minot, and his brother Jim, a.k.a. God, also works for the company. So it's quite the family affair. And if you're down in the Orleans area, East Ham and that neck of the woods, then you do know that family. The Reynolds family is very, very community involved down there. So great group of people. Went to high school with Jim. We both graduated from Cape Tech. A little more of a trade school back then. So, but hey, so happy to see you guys out there looking and watching. We appreciate everybody watching. Thank you very much. If you do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up and a like, and then share away. It helps us out. It helps our shooters out. Gets it out all over the place for us. And as I said, don't forget, October 11th and 12th, we will be live at the Liberal Club in Fall River at the Thomas Gaskill. The 3rd annual Thomas Gaskill Memorial Dart Tournament put on by the Liberal Club, Dean Mansfield, Chuck Gregory, and all the boys and girls up there. You hear me talking a lot about it because I am looking forward to it. The place is beautiful, and I can't wait to see it. So get on out there. Should be a great couple days of darts. Saturday is filled up, and it should be a lot of fun. And more importantly, the Dark Geek's going to be in the house. So along with Meat Lovin'. And we've just learned Greg Tong will be in the house. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Dart history lessons will begin, and the fun and frolic will be following. So, you got to get on up there. Mike now looking at 82. Beautiful into the triple 14. 3 darts in hand. Your opponent on 237. No reason to go cork. Now he's got 40 left. No mistake. He's got 39 left. A quick little fix here. Oh, he should be okay with that. Oh, there goes the Pillsbury Doughboy, a.k.a. Serious Pants. It is a lovable little group we've got here. Devin way back. Hitting a 43. We'll see if the Ghetto Master can close it out. Oop. Next door double. It's okay. Just go up for the double 4. He's trying. He's trying. Devin all over that triple 20. Got that third one high, but now he's got a little pressure on him. That's a little pop. See if Mike can finish this up. He's just chasing doubles around the board at the moment, but he catches that double too just in time. So Devin will lead for cork. He won the first game, so that's why it's his choice to throw or C1. And it looks from this vantage point like Mike might have gotten it. And I think that's a big yes right there. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First 5-0 is going to go. Oh, it's not. That was a tie right there. Looks like a beautiful guide into the double, though, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Whoa. I say whoa. Smiles all around. Here we go, baby. Let's set the tone. We'll see if Ghetto can come back. Take 2 straight. Or if Devin is going to be able to pop. Oh, wire to wire to wire. Nice steady throws there. Devin, who seemed to be all over that triple a little earlier. Stand in the 20. Gwig whooping. Michael was on the wrong side of the wire last time. Way on the wrong side of the wire this time. He stayed up there. And 4-on-1, just like where our A division starts. And yes, we did steal that straight from Minuteman, who adopted that, and we have watched and to see how it worked for him. And as I said, I think it's worked well, and we had a great time at the Witch City with that 45 and under. So, set the tone. I think it's going to open some stuff up. Devin's definitely opening up on some triple 20s. Takes the lead. Michael, a little overcompensation into the 1. And back into the 1 at 24 was not what he needed. So now Devin with a 32-point lead and whatever he can throw out of these 3 darts. Looks like he's deciding to be the kind Devin and wait for Mr. Michael. First one looked like a guy. That might be a block in there now. A little stack attack there. Could not put the middle one in. Couldn't put it in. See, Devin usually is in his little Rocky, as in Josh Rock, dart shirt. And he does look like a little Josh Rock when he wears it too. It's very cute. Look at Ghetto coming back with a ton, 60 and a ton to catch up pretty quick. Devin will be first to an out, albeit a biggie. He is first to an out. Mike's got a little work to do to get there. Well, he only managed the 45. It's a wee bit better than the 154, but Devin will have first shot. Oh, he's got 20. He's got 134 left now. A little stray up there into the double one. Ghetto, 67 left. 16 left. This is pretty if he hits it. Oh, he came close. He came close and got inside. Very nice setup right there. Harsh leave on the 10, but is Devin going to give him a shot? He is. 24.90 left. He'll settle for 72. You see Ghetto talking with the captain over there. Going over the options. And I'm not going to lie, there's not a lot of options at 10. Oh, he's got 8 left. Oh, they marked it wrong. I got you. Oh, and that was Shawnee Baker, again, the Dart Connect guy. Actually, Shawnee is one of the better mathematicians we have. So, but you want to make sure both teams... You want to make sure both teams understand the fix and why. And you see Sean there talking Devin through his out. He stands there to help. 72 is quite the pretty out. 8, he was really looking for a 16 there. But now he's got to go 14. He doesn't. He drops into the 11. That's going to give Ghetto a shot at the 8 again. He's got a shot at the 8. I did not think that's how Devin wanted to end up. Double 2 ended his last time. Is he going to catch it again? Can he use that and go right in? Nope. He is in the madhouse, a.k.a. Chich. Devin staring down 32. Oh, that's a beautiful guide. Oh, he drifted inside. Ghetto with a shot he probably didn't think he was going to get. Oh, way low. Way low, low. Anybody out there remember Sky Low Low? Little wrestler dude. Midget wrestler, actually. Devin sitting on 16. Getting closer and closer. Nope. And here we go, chasing the doubles around the board. A.K.A. the average killer. Got to get aggressive now, baby. Got to get aggressive now. Do you want it? Nope. Devin with the much better start. And I know you can't hear him, but you should be able to hear the crowd. Oh, much better start there. There's one. Ooh. Oh, fortunate enough to be in the 8, though. Can he get the double 4? He cannot. He cannot. Round and round we go. Who hits a double? Nobody knows. Nope. One up, one down. One up, one down. Le Boost, which actually isn't bad there, I suppose, but we gotta work on some muscles on Ghetto. We gotta get that first one. He's got to get up. Aim for the top of that U, Mr. Ghetto. But Devin. Oh, it's a double, but it's the wrong double. Needs to get this one high. Get that scout out there. And he not only gets a scout out and in. I don't know about all the clapping, but there it is. So that is going to be, I believe that's going to be 6-1. So, yeah, Dart Sharks coming alive. Lanyard boys, you can see, wanting to know what the heck's going on. Just ain't falling. Doubles ain't going in for them. Definitely had their shots. All right. Well, it looks like Tommy Guns right there be up next. And James Chase, he is the, as I said, and you folks probably know, half of our commissioning team. So we'll be back with Tommy Guns taking on the commish. Jimmy Chainsaw Chase. That is the Cape Cod chainsaw right there. Well, would you look at that? I honestly had no idea Rogie played on this team. So, Rogie worked with my brother. Those two have been friends for a while, so it was nice to catch up with him, give him the update on Doyle. And for anybody who's out there that does know, and God knows the darting world, you could not have been more generous with the meal train stuff and all the other things. My brother got very sick, was in the hospital. He did come very, very close to dying, unfortunately, and but fortunately came through, and it was an unfortunate experience, but he is home. He is doing well, and he will do a full recovery, so it's going to take a little while. And but Rogie right there, Mr. Brian Rogovich, was one of his very, very good friends. So I've not seen Rogie for a while, so it was nice to catch up with him. But now he's the opponent, so we have to hope that Rogie loses here. All right, so I had to put my sweatshirt on because I sit by a window now that is open, so I can make sure we've got our internet connections outside. Wi-Fi is a little slow here, so the Dark Geek has his own little hotspot that we stick outside, and that's how we get the stream going. So we get up in the big city, we don't need it, but down here on the Cape, it's a beautiful thing. Skiz Rock, Adam Sherlock, again, part of the IT department, and the learning how to run a tournament department, and pretty much every other department I have in darts. Integral part of my back-to-back AA championships that we had a long, long time ago. However, he's the one that showed us how Darren could have pretty much internet anywhere on Cape Cod. Works great in Brewster too, down at the VFW. We do plug in there too, so it's a beautiful little thing. Link Zone. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's basically my little hotspot. So, but to do it, I stick it outside because that's the best reception. Oh, Rogie into the triple. So 2 triples for Rogie. That's a $140, and he's telling me how he hasn't even played. So he barely throws anymore. So some guys are just natural. So we slipped the sweatshirt on, the 95 for the closer. And it's actually my FMA sweatshirt. We went back-to-back in A with FMA and Smitty and Amy Wolf and V and Chris Legier and his 2 kids, John and Stefan. So good times. But it is a good sweatshirt. Now it keeps the Dark Geek warm. Calvin back into the 19 again. As you can see, these boys, they leave the darts in. Why leave the darts in until the scorekeeper has scored it? If you pull it and the scorekeeper scores something else, it's whatever they saw. Brian back on 166, no out, but he will be the first one to an out. With a faux, it's going to leave him the 1-2-2. Is he going to be under some pressure? The pressure of a 122. He got the 95. So there is a little pressure on that, especially at 107, the way that the closer likes to hit that trip 19. I would imagine Brian will start on the 18s. And he does. He'll stay. He may stay right there and try to get the 90. Oh, got the 40. All right, Calvin only needs 1 triple. Well, that's interesting the way he was hitting 19s, how he go for the 20. He's got 70 left now. A couple different ways to set it up. And that would not have been the way. Brian looking at 82. He went the trip 14 route. That did not work. Around he goes trying to set it up. It should leave him 36, I would if I've done my math correctly. I have. Calvin on 65. There's a good first start for him. Second one under the wire. Can he pin it? Ladies and gentlemen, yes he can. Third dart is a charm, and it's in there, and we're going to play the next leg. The closer doing work, doing what his namesake says. So we do, as I said, 501 is all best 2 out of 3. But we do mugs away. If it goes to a third and deciding leg, at that point, then yes, they will throw a cork. But otherwise, it starts. It actually follows the scorekeeper. So as you notice, they do not throw a cork to begin the game either. So your first 3 are all cork. Those legs are 501. Your next 3 matches, all cricket, cork every leg. This one, you only throw a cork in the third and deciding leg if it gets there. You can't see the scorekeeper, but the easy way for us to remember is it always goes with a scorekeeper. So if your team is scoring, you're going to go first. If their team is scoring, they're going to go first, and that's just the way it goes. And then it mugs away, and then we cork it. So Brian will be trying to even this pup up and get on track and force a deciding leg, and he's doing well doing that with the ton right there. Calvin wanting to get back into his triple 19s. Got a couple trip 7s there. Couldn't put the third one in. Couldn't put the third one in there. Brian now wanting to follow up on the 100. It's been pretty steady in those 20s. You can see he really doesn't move left or right or any movement in that section. He stays pretty still, so he's got a nice throw with not a lot of movement on it. And Calvin following that thing in the 95, trying to stay hot on his heels. A little sway there, and he finishes it up. It looks like a nice little triple in there. He leaves him on a bogey number, unfortunately. 183 left now. 79 scored. Brian on a bogey 169. Calvin could go trip 9 double cork, but I'm thinking that's probably not, even if he gets the first 2. But you never know. Brian back on 146. We're never going to find out. And he gets the steady 6-pack right there. Leaves him with a nice 104. Should Brian not take out the 146? But what kind of pressure is the 104 going to be under if it's not a new leg? It's not going to be a new leg yet. Oh, not sure I would have gone after the 20 at that. I don't think 6 is where I'd want to end up, but 51 is a good pop-pop. Oh, and now he's sitting at 99, so Brian will get a chance at that pop-pop no matter what Calvin does here. So, a little pitch. I don't think Calvin was happy with that first one at all. But Brian now in prime position. Nice single 9 for a double 16. That's not going to be a guide. And he comes inside. Now, I'm a 16 guy at 72. I like the triple 16. That's where I try to head. We are going to see that. And there, ladies and gentlemen, is why. Not a fan. That's generally when I hit the triples. But Brian now just looking at the double 8, and he's got it. And that is generally what happens here. If you're not gonna, you want to be real careful, because you do not get a lot of extra shots, generally speaking. Generally, it's a one-shot deal. You get what you have in your hand, and you might come back for 3, but don't miss. So Brian winning the cork. Here we go. First 2 singles in there, both going the distance. Well, Brian shaking his head with a little bit of laughter there. Well, I guess going first is going first. We'll see if Calvin can jump all over that. Oh, with a 47, it's not going to be a huge jump on that. Last leg deciders can get a little tense at times. Brian right back into that triple. And strays back over into the 5. A couple of third darts have done that, but from the Dart Geek standpoint, I'm just happy when I get a triple. That is a triple I'm aiming at. Calvin, wrong side of the triple there. A 30 plus 1. Who is your plus 1? The 30. Over pitching that first one. There's 2. Well, now if we keep sandwiching single digits in betwixt an 85, and let's see, Calvin's still looking for a triple. No triple, but 3 steadies will do. 3 steadies will do. Brian still astray into that 20, and then stays in the 7. This would be an opportunity for Calvin. Hopefully he can jump, maybe catch a triple. Not yet. 45. I think both shooters are a little tense and tight at the moment. Brian's starting to creep up. 28 to 37. There's one triple there for the close up, but right back into the 3. It's a 63. They're chipping away. Brian switching it up now, going down to the 19ths. Oh. I like the idea. But Calvin, could he be making his move? He'd definitely like to have another triple in there, and he gets it for the big 133. That'll leave him poised very nice. 125 is a very pretty out. Oh, Brian struggling up at the top at the moment. Calvin being able to do anything he wants really now with Brian back. .46 left. You would think he would do the 10-6 split. It's okay. You can see Calvin struggling with the asking, but that's what the scorekeeper's for. Just ask. Just ask and you shall receive. Oh, he didn't. He opted for the 14 to leave 32, but that's okay. He's got 88 scored. So he'll still be poised to be on 32 if he wants to. Have to reach up for the 5 a little bit. Oh, Brian's lost his range a little bit. Those triple 20s were flowing for him a little earlier. Calvin sneaks in the 5 to leave 32, and he hits it the first ask. And boom. Dart Sharks rolling tonight. Tell you what, the Dark Geek may not get in this lineup ever for the rest of the night, rest of the season. Not if the Sharks are going to shoot like that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with the Sharks up 8-1, we will be back with our next. And by the looks of it, the way it's warming up, it looks like it could be Captain Shark taking on the Pillsbury Doughboy. So don't go very far, boys and girls. It's going to get exciting. Okay, boys and girls, we're in for our treat. There he is, Serious Pants, a.k.a. the Pillsbury Doughboy, Jason Pillsbury. And he is taking on our team captain. There he is. He's part of the Dark Geek squad. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Captain Shark Dennis Alker Jr. You see the young lady back there to the left in black with the glasses? That is his proud mama. Papa's around here somewhere. I don't know where he went. Oh, I can see him from where I am. You can't. You can just see his arm. But Dennis far and away the top shooter on the Dart Sharks, as he has been for a long, long time. He has taken that team all the way through the ranks. And championships along the way. Didn't pull one off NA. 3 divisional titles, 3 t-shirts, but no championships. But he has thrived in the singles league. He's a sweet human being, and he's a lot of fun to be around, and that's why he's a Dark Geek squad member. That's why it's me, him, and me. And just a sweet, sweet soul. So, great dart player and has the potential to be really great. So, and as I said, actually, the boys on the Lanyard are on his team. They are all part of Cape Dreams in the Minuteman. So, they played last night, then they all took off and started giving him a ration of shit, he and Christian, trying to intimidate. So though I think they're having a good time right now, up 8-1. Of course, the captain still needs to win, but it is all in fun. There's a 15 there. There's a 130. So, but they do have a good time, and their Cape Dreams team is a very good team, especially with Captain Shark and some of those other boys. They do some traveling from the Cape up there to play Minuteman, but they do enjoy it, and their darts game has been risen, and they get to meet a lot of great people. So spread the word about the Cape. Okay, Captain stepping up with 90. Well, unfortunately for him, he can go back to that triple 18 again. And you guys can't hear it, but they're playing some good music too. 40 and a 2. So that'll set him up quite nicely. Series Pants is back on 277. He's having a rough time up at the 20 at the moment. Well, the curveball is not catching the strike zone for Pills at the moment. Whoa. Maybe he's trying to go double 16, double 8. Well, poised on 32. When your opponent's on 255, you want to land on the outside. Now Pills is in the triple. Oh, that was an 85 right there. All right, Shark, what do you got? Look at Pills on 170. Shark trying to take out 32. Oh, and he's not. He's going to leave himself 5. Oh. Well, this would be quite the turnaround here if Pills could pop a 170. He won't. But 5 is not a good place to be. 5 is not a good place to be. Not a fan. And I do know that Dennis played his singles match earlier. He took on the fearless leader of the Premier League, Cape Cod Premier League, Mr. Patrick Paquette, the basic one himself. And Patrick coming off that double eye surgery where he seems really, really happy. Saw him today without glasses. I mean, he's odd looking anyways, but seeing him without the glasses was definitely something. But we're very happy for Patrick and hope everything works out. He works hard, very, very hard for that Dart League. Plays on Team Fupa, so we get to see him a few times a season. So all the best to Patrick. Hope he gets better. But he was here playing Dennis. Dennis did do a pretty good job. Came out on top of that. Was really nailing his doubles. So Pill's looking at 81 now. Oh, and he did what he had to do, but instead of the cork, he hit the 16. Dennis up there in the madhouse, got no place left to go. No place left to go but home. There he goes. One times it. Got those beautiful Gen 6 Gary Andersons there. Got them off our teammate we're missing tonight, Mr. Tommy Ryan. I don't see Tommy in the chat room. I don't see Tommy here. I hope everything's okay. Of course, we just put this online, put the stream on, for Tom, because we want to make sure he could catch up with his team. So, whoa. There's 3 5s in a row. Well, got the double. Don't have to double in. But I suppose if that's where they're going, look at that. 120 right there. Shanghai. You can see Pills it's kind of hard to take the daps when you're throwing in and hitting the 120s with the doubles. But the captain's giving him an answer. Giving him an answer. Can Pills back it up there? He can. He gets into that triple again. The boys are heating up right here. Getting that first leg is super important. You want to get warmed up and get that. Look at the captain now. His turn to miss and slip into the 81. But they're both starting to catch the triple. It's going to put him in good stead. Oh, right there. You know what we call that in Cape Cod? That's called a Darren dart right there. That's a Dadrt, baby, all day long. Trip 12. Yeah, I send it wide left, baby. Come right across my body. Kashoom, trip 12. Kashoom, trip 12. It's better than a 5. Can't slip into that double 20 that time, but I think he's going to be taking that 52. And again, Pill's stuck on 170. Dennis way back now. So Pills is going to have a little easier time now with this 170. The captain's still over 200, so Pills, if he doesn't take it out, is going to want to be sitting pretty at the end of it anyways. Caught the 45. I thought he caught. So Captain Shark needing of a triple. Really in need of a triple. He doesn't get it. He get 45, 159. There is no out for the 159. Pills going right up at the 20 at 125 too. The boys aren't really thinking right here. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It's not very nice, but it's true. Mama always said it ain't mean if it's true. So nothing he can do with that. So hope he'll go 19. Good job. There he goes, my little buddy. We'll see if Pills probably move over to the 18. Well, he got the 4. Back to the 20 to try to leave it. No, it falls right in the middle on the 1. So now Captain Shark looking for a triple. He gets that one first start. He could just end it right here, and he does. Boom, boom. Poppity pop, baby. That's our captain, and that's what he does. So a boy can shoot. That boy got some pop in that hop. And look at him giving a little love to the Pillsbury Doughboy. So he does, like I said, they do play on the same team on Tuesday nights. Christian right there too. He is also on that Tuesday night team. So that's a little bittersweet right there as the boys get a little competitive. So we'll be right back with big man Christian Burrows taking on Matty B. Matt Baker. All righty, boys and girls, we're back. We're still live, and we're still the Moose. And it is Christian Big Man Burrows taking on Maddie Baker of the Fabulous Bakers. Maddie Baker, longtime employee of Dan O'Leary Landscaping. Maddie does construction, builds stone walls and outdoor kitchens, walkways, patios, working around the pool. Christian with 61 left. I was thinking about it. It's a good lad right there, thinking about it. Oh, that's right. You went for it, laddie. Gonna be 46 left, son. Matty B sitting on 98. 58. Oh, does he go 18 and back in? He does go 18. He's just begging for another. Wow. That was tight right there. Christian, 46. Christian, 35. One dart, couldn't do it. That's those singles bite you. They bite you in the buttocks. They do. Oh, Maddie Baker chasing doubles around the board. 35 of his own to sit on 5. We'll see if Christian can finish it off. He likes that side of the board, and he does one time. I said one time, dog. Christian, one of our boys, as I had said, we were thinking Stu Sylvia is coming back to the 2-8 club with him's boys, and he works with Christian over there at Eastward Ho. So, Stu, if you're out there and you're playing, good luck, buddy. Your boy Christian's doing good. Look like Maddie Baker sprinting around over there. A little 7-3 action, catching that 17. Christian's got a very nice throw. It's a little better when he snaps that. There he goes with that third one. He's got a nice little... But like anything, you know, you got to get around it. You got to do it a lot. The free throw aspect, as we say. Maddie Baker spreading it around a little bit. See if Christian stays steady, and he does. He could follow her up. Stand right in there. Looks like he caught the 5 on the last one. Nope. Straight 6 back. Maddie Baker's right into that trip 20. Man, he is all around it. Was able to stick one in there. Christian still in good position in this leg. Could use another triple. Oh, 85 is going to work. 85 is going to work. Maddie Baker playing a little catch up, but he is getting there. He's staying, living in the 80s. He's living in the 80s. Christian could use a triple. That's not it. A 30. 30 Vegas. That is not what he wanted. Maddie Baker looking to stay on his roll on triples. Ooh. Doesn't catch it. Catches the 39, so he is not going to be poised at an out. Christian could leave himself in good position. That's not the triple. That's not it. And it looks like he too is going to be on the outside looking in. So Maddie B A big sigh of holy, what did I just throw? But I do like the step back. I don't think you don't really want to put the one in after you step back, but I do like the step back. And then robbed on the triple down there. Just a wee bit on the right. Just a wee bit on the right. So, here's a good one for Christian. Well, that's going to allow him to stay up there. Well, I didn't mean stay up there on the 1. I meant stay up there hopefully on the 20, but at least he caught the 62. He is going to come back to an out. It's going to be a little on the tricky side with the 1-2-1, but my personal opinion is 1-2-1. I am a big fan of the cork on that one. Single, double, either one I think leaves you good. I like that starting point. You can see Christian pondering his options. He goes to the 20. He can still do it. He's got 50 left. Does he take it? Oh, and he went for it. The big man. Oh, right on the edge. Oh, good bid, man. Good bid. Much better than last time. Matty B with the Shanghai. Can he pull it off? He's got the first part. Got the second part. Does he pull it off the double? Oh, he can't. That's going to leave Christian. Come back. And what do you do at 25? Me, I'm a 17 guy. I bet Christian goes 9. There he does. He likes that double 8. That's a pretty guide right there, ladies and gentlemen. It's not there, though. Oh, everything but hit the double. 17 scored, Sunshine. Well, Matty B now. 3 clear. Now he's going to be sitting on 14. Going right for it. And he doesn't. He gets a 13. He's going to have 7 left. He's really giving Christian the layup here. I'm going to see if Christian can actually take it. Oh, take it, Seacrest. Double 2s, never lose. And he takes it out. That is 10-1. The dartest of sharkists. So, this is going to be it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, people all around the world. We are on our last match. It is 10-17, and we are on leg 12. So, we did a Dark Geek Zone tonight. Got a lot of information out there. Pumped a few of our tournaments coming up. Don't forget the Thomas Gaskill. It's going to be October 11th and 12th at the Fall River Liberal Club. Dean Mansfield, Chuck Gregory, and the whole crew up there. Can't wait to get up there and see that. October 26th is the DGZ Open. That's a Saturday. We are going to have a luck of the draw on Friday the 25th. We will get that advertised soon. So make sure you take a look at that. Come on down and join us. If you get a chance, come on down Friday night. End of October, you should be able to find some nice places to stay on Cape Cod. The restaurants are still open. Great weekend. Come down, play darts with us Friday night. Play darts with us Saturday. Sunday, hang out. Hang out with the whole fam and do some stuff. It's a beautiful place to be. And fall is such a magnificent time to see Cape Cod. So we haven't been able to do this for a while. We know a lot of friends are coming down, so bring it. We hope to see a bunch of you in October when we're the 11th when we're up there. helping out Dean. Dean, thank you so much for asking the Geek and the Dark Geek squad to come up and do some streaming. He's the first person to take the risk and see if we could do anything for him. So we appreciate you, brother. We got some great help by Will Stewart from USA Darts. Nick Pratt over at Pratty's. You guys are amazing. Thank you. So see our Dark Connect scoreboard there. We got that all fixed up with Nick. He was so good to spend some time with me and show me how to fix some of that stuff, and we appreciate you. And Will Stewart from USA Darts, he was magnificent all weekend long, keeping things going, keeping everybody in the room entertained, and was so kind to spend some time and play around with my setup and show me some things and where to look and where to go and how to learn. And they're just friggin' awesome. So support them all. Watch USA Darts when you see that. I don't care if it's soft tip, steel tip, just watch. Give some stars, give some dap. Darts is darts, man, and they do a great job at promoting everybody. So, and we look forward to getting our sets of darts, the Gen mounts, and the Will Stewart. So I'm waiting till the 11th, till the TOC is over. We'll hopefully get those autographed and on the raffle table at the DGZ Open. So lots of stuff going on. Here we're looking at Mike Murphy and Sean Baker Jr. Mike Murph not happy with his 31. Shawnee Baker. Shawnee Baker's, again, he is part of the Cape Dreams Minuteman team. Sean also a regular on the DPNE tour, honing his craft, and is also, look at Mikey Murphy with a couple of trips. But Sean is also the Dark Connect guru for the Cape Cod Dart League. He does all the setups for us and takes care of all that. So if you're in the Cape Cod Dart League and wondering who takes care of that and gets all that put together and the schedule and everything else in there, and that was all Mr. Sean Baker. Of course, we have a lot of help. You know, we have a direct line, and Mark Lehman and Dean Mansfield and the rest of the folks over at Dark Connect, they are great. So every step of the way, they give you a hand. They're available, they respond, and who doesn't love Dark Connect? Seriously? Well, Mike Murphy with the lead, trying to be the first one down. He's only got a 6. That's 176. He's going to have to... He will not. He is going to be 1 point away from an out. Will Shawnee Baker be the first one? He's got 8. He needs a little help here, too. He's got to hit something. Neither one can bring themselves to an out. Mike Murphy now back on the 20. 131, I would think he would. No, he's going to stay right there. He's just going to stay on it. Hope to hit that triple and bring it down, but 111 is something to work with. There you go, 57 chasing around the board. Murph looking at a 111 now. A little stuck there. Had 91, had the 91. Oh, Shawnee Baker now sitting back on 126. He did not want the 3, for those of you scoring at home. 75. You would think he would go at the 17, but we'll see. 69. Will he go ahead and do the 19?
I remember seeing him.
He will not. He's throwing a little shrapnel up there. So both of them kind of a little tight, but that's generally been the first leg. It's been the second leg that has really popped people along. So Shawnee Baker now will be set on 40, so that's a little pressure on Mikey. He's got the 17. outside on the double 1, which is a good thing, and outside on the double 20, which is not. So Shawnee Baker's wasting no time. First start's in there. Murph back up to the 20s. Comes back down to the 19. Does catch that triple for a 78. That's not a bad open. As I said, they've been, the second and third legs have been a lot better after they get a few reps in. Mike's still trying to find his range there on the 20. And the range be hard to find. So Shawnee Baker with darts in hand, a little bit of a lead. Excuse me. Yeah, they got the name lit up. I still got the wrong side, so. There's a nice ton for Mr. Baker. Trying to only get in their second leg of the match. So, not the greatest of scoring. A beautiful kill with the 1 dart kill on the out. But Shawnee right now with the 100. Can he build on that? He seems to be finding the range. Just misses on that 20 there, but the range is there. Murph catching up now with a little 81 action himself. Sean keeping those darts tight. It's just not going into the nice triple there. The triple is not being nice to him. Murphy's got one in there, and that's the second one in a row. And yes, they do have to learn the numbers a little bit. I know Sean's on 225. Correct, he should not have gone up there. But everybody learns at their own pace. And sometimes you just got to play the averages. So at 163, he's in perfect position still. Well, well, I don't think he wanted that, but he got it. So. Shawnee Baker not happy with those two. A little bit of rhythm thrower, as you see there with Sean. So much better for Sean when that dart is, the first dart is there. Oh, and Mikey too. Wow. Showing some respect right there to Shawnee Baker. Showing some respect to the Baker boy right there in the 157. So now is a good time. And that's going to be too many. That's going to be too many. Sean Baker stuck on 75. Oh, he did not go where, that did not go where he wanted it to go. So he's poised good. There we go, Mikey. Needs a double 8. And he gets it first start. And here we go. Here we go, folks. Last available match of the evening. Last available leg in the last available match. And it looks to me like Mr. Baker is going to lead us off and get us going. So 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Shawnee the Beard Baker in the his aisle. First dart looks real good. First dart looks real good. Living in the 80s is a good place to be, though. You see both guys kind of catching their rhythm now. And you got to get that first one. League is fun and league is social, but it's hard to keep your rhythm from leg to leg in league when you have those, sit downs in between and you wait. Not quite like tournament play, and definitely ain't like singles league play. So, but we do love the league. It is incredibly social. The bars love the league because it helps keep them going. So. And who doesn't love a little fun with your buddies on a Wednesday evening, right? Sean Baker trying to get a little separation. Mikey right on top of it. And he is a stubborn little dude when he gets up there. But this is it. This is the do-all, be-all. It's either... Oh, Sean Baker. Oh, last couple times he caught that triple with that third dart. This is Mikey's time to catch up here. And he is all over that triple. All over that triple. And we are tied up at 2 double nickel. Shawnee Baker back into it. He will be the first one to an out. It's a big one, but it's still an out. Oh, Mikey could use another one of those. He does not. Pumps in an 83. So that's going to give Sean Baker at least 6 from 155. And he'll go in with a solid 59 to drop him below the Hundy. Can Mike apply pressure? No. 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 So, I do not consider 147 pressure on 96. And Shawnee will just not lay up. He'll make it a little hard on himself. Just, to keep the blood flowing. Want to keep everything, don't want it too easy. Murph. Well, there he goes. He's got it evened up now. Oh, ho, ho. Just the wrong side. It's a 36 instead of an 81. Sean Baker. 111 plays 32. Ooh. Here he goes. Pick a triple, any triple. Well, not any triple. There's the 60. The 51. Can he get the 19? Oh, he did not. Well, I see what he was doing, and he went low and wanted that 40, but now he's got it, and Sean's got another shot. And he gets it in the end, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that, boys and girls. That becomes a 10-2. A 10-2 for the Dart Sharks. That was a big win right there for the boys. They did a good job. And look at that, 10-33. We're done. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you tuned in for the Dart Geek Zone. If you didn't, please go back and look on YouTube. Give us a watch. Give us a listen. We appreciate it. And I am Darren Eldridge for Deep Productions. I am the Dart Geek saying goodbye. And hey, be the reason somebody smiles. All right? It's going to make you feel good. It's really going to make them feel good. And you know what? For a very short period of time, this world's a much better place to live in. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Good night.